Hey guys, looks like we're all on. Can everybody hear me? Cool, cool, cool. Okay. For anyone who hasn't worked with me before, I'm Iris, the person you've been emailing with back and forth these past 2 weeks. Really glad to get this going. We have some other actors playing smaller roles in the show, like all those weird walk-on roles that Shakespeare put into everything. They're actually going to be joining us as part of a theatery summer camp for teens type of deal. But before we get any of the youngins involved, I just want to get a couple of rehearsals in as grown-ups, so no one felt like fully censored the entire rehearsal process.
Yeah, fuck that.
There it is. Okay. So, yeah, thank you all for joining me so early in the morning. Let's get this started. All right, I figured we could all go around first and say who we are and who we're playing. Anyone want to go first?
Yes, me. Hello, everyone. I'm Ophelia.
Sorry, I thought I was playing.
That's her
Ophelia.
name. That's her name.
Yes, my name is Ophelia. And I've been in love with Hamlet ever since I could read. It's so tragic. And truly the most beautiful work that Shakespeare has ever written. My parents actually named me after the character in Hamlet because when I was born, they had another name picked out for me. But when I came out, I was so beautiful. And reminded them of the John Everett Millais painting. That they decided right then to name me Ophelia. It's been my dream to play her my entire life. I was literally born for the role.
And you're playing?
Laertes. Psyched to be here, everybody.
All right. Astrid, you want to go next?
Sure. Hey guys.
What's up, everybody? I'm Hudson. I know I've worked with a lot of you before, and if you've seen anything Iris has directed, you've seen what I can do on stage. I was her Ferdinand during The Tempest last year. I was a Romeo during Romeo and Juliet.
Basically, everyone here has worked with you before, HUD. They know.
Yeah, sorry, everyone. I'm just used to talking my resume. Must be all the auditions I'm doing from home recently.
And you're playing?
Oh, Hamlet?
Great. Yes, everybody. Name and role in this current production, everyone. Sorry if that was confusing. Astrid.
Yeah. Hey everybody. As Cyrus has said more than once, I'm Astrid. I'm playing Ophelia. I don't really see how this show is going to work out. I mean, I've seen other productions try to do Shakespeare on a lag, and I'm not a fan. But I mean, I'm excited, to try this out, and I hope that it's not a total failure.
You and me both, pal. All right, who's next?
Hello. I'm Wyatt. This actually isn't my first production of Hamlet. I've actually played Hamlet a dozen or so times. I'm Claudius this time around, which is a bit out of my age range, if I do say so myself, but always up for a challenge. So, yeah.
Guess I should go next then. Hi everyone, I'm Ava and I'll be your Gertrude on this exciting ride. I love the energy of this cast right now and I'm feeling such great vibes from everyone. I hope you're into email threads because I love them. I love them. And I really want to get...
Hey everyone.
Thank you.
I'm Cliff. I normally work behind the scenes with Iris doing set work stuff or box office, but this time around I'm gonna be Polonius. Acting's not really my thing, but Iris was having a hard time finding people who wanted to do this, so I figured just throw my hat in the ring.
And thank you for that, Cliff. Really appreciate it. Let's get the new face in. Daphne, why don't you go next?
Sure. Yeah, hi, guys. I'm Daphne. I've seen a lot of you before.
Daphne.
And I've acted with a few other companies.
Hi, Daph.
I'm gonna be playing the role.
Daph.
Yeah, no.
Hi, am I muted?
No, loud and clear.
I didn't know you two already knew each other. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, we've been buddies since like kindergarten.
Just excited to take on Horatio, everyone.
You're my Horatio. That's awesome.
Yeah, it sure is.
I didn't even know you were auditioning for this.
Ditto.
Gonna break that weird vibe and hand it over to Gigi.
Hey guys, I'm Gigi. That's Fallon. Fallon and I were originally going to do a production of Midsummer Night's Dream this year, but things had to get postponed.
Oh, we hate postponing.
Luckily, Iris had some room for us here, so we can still play with some bar text. We're going to be Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
And others, maybe.
Great. I think that's everyone. Okay, so before we jump into a light read through, does anyone have any questions?
Yeah.
About this project?
Oh, no.
I have one. How word perfect should we be?
I mean, this is a first read through, so I feel like as much as that would entail.
And if we have lines memorized?
Oh, you've got your lines memorized?
Sure. And others?
Right. Well, if you want to try it off book, go right ahead. But again, this is a first time read through. So we don't need to go full throttle here. It's just first time read through with me reading the smaller parts. Not a big deal.
Shouldn't we divvy up the smaller parts amongst ourselves?
Why?
I just feel like if I were directing, I'd want to be able to watch my actors the entire time.
Well, that's not really necessary right now. Again, this is just a first read through. I won't even be handing out any real notes this time around since we're reading it through as a cast for the first time.
You don't need more on your plate.
Hey, but if we're open to other parts, I figure I could probably.
No one is reading other parts. Please just read the parts you're supposed to read.
I can do that.
The ones for the role you were cast in for this production.
So, thank you again for wanting to talk one-on-one.
Yeah, sure. I just wanted to step away from the group for a second. Throughout this read through, I'm just getting a bit of a feeling that you're not really happy right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, if I've done something to make you upset or anything, please just let me know.
Oh, no, it's not that.
Oh, good. Phew. I was like, wow, first day, and I've already upset an actor. I've really gotten rusty at this whole directing thing.
No, you haven't done anything. Well, not really, that is.
What's that?
I don't think that I'm suited for Claudius. I know that finding older actors can be difficult, and so I sympathize.
Oh, you weren't like my only choice or anything. You nailed your audition. I didn't cast you as a last resort. Don't worry.
I nailed my audition?
Yeah, totally.
But I'm Claudius.
You may have lost me.
I just really think, well, that I am your Hamlet.
You think that you're my Hamlet.
I do. I know that in indie theater productions, they have to cast much younger actors to play older roles. I get it. I'm definitely not blaming you for something every show has to do. I just don't think that Houston.
Hudson, you've worked with him on at least 3 of my shows.
Right. Well, I just don't think he's got what it takes to be Hamlet. I don't even think he's taking it very seriously. He seems so laid back.
Again, this is a first read through. We don't need to be super duper into it right now.
You think he has the experience to play such an intense role?
Hamlet is a spoiled little rich boy with spoiled little rich boy problems.
His uncle murdered his father, took his throne, and married Hamlet's mother.
Yeah, see, that sounds like a rich person problem to me. Wyatt, look, I just get a more of a mature vibe from you. You're a guy who could play a villain, a complicated one at that.
You think?
Yeah, sure. And listen, Claudius is or was King Hamlet's younger brother.
He was.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how monarchy levels work and stuff. They don't have to be super close in age. Claudius seems like a pretty young guy.
Cool, younger brother. Yeah. Claudius. It's such an old name, though.
Well, it is an old play.
Yeah, but I don't associate it with youth. I mean, anytime someone says it, I think of an old guy.
Actually, no one says it.
What?
Yeah, he's called Claudius, King of Denmark in a stage direction, but no one actually says his name in the show. You could even secretly rename him in your head.
We could rename him?
I mean, you can. In your head to help with the character.
Young King Chet
Sorry, Chet?
killed his frail elderly brother.
Well, okay, I don't think there would be that much of an age difference.
Sister-in-law obviously wants to marry me because, I'm a stud. And then I have this whole tragic self-awareness about what I've done because, I'm still a young kid who hasn't been turned cruel by the world.
Sure, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so glad I talked to you about this. I really didn't get why I was cast at first, but I see your vision now.
Glad we are on the same page. Anything else you want to go over?
Yeah, well, I am getting a bit of a stifling feeling from Ava.
Yeah, we all are, champ. I'll see what I can do, but I make no guarantees. All right. Sorry for stepping away for a little bit, everybody. I didn't mention this earlier, but if you ever need to run lines with someone else or like something at any point, I've set up a separate room in the call here, so you can just step off and do that. Okay. Wyatt, are you good?
Yeah. I think I am.
Okay. You want to take it back to anywhere?
Well, okay. I'd love to start with my offense is rank monologue, if that's cool with everyone.
Go for it.
Hi. Yeah, great. Awesome. Ew, my offense is rank. It smells to heaven.
What the hell?
It hath primal oldest cursed upon it, dude. A brother's murder. Pray, I cannot, though inclination be as sharp as will.
Hey, pause for a sec. Wyatt, buddy.
Yeah, boss.
What's this fun dialect you got going on?
Well, I figure Chet is more of like a surfer guy.
I'm sorry. Who now?
Did just refer to himself as Chet?
Do our characters have stage names?
No.
Can they?
No. Okay. Wyatt, when we said a younger king before, I meant more around your age. And your voice.
Well, I just wanted to try something that would help me with my character.
How does that help anyone?
I understand that, Wyatt. I do. But if I had wanted any sort of voice for the part, don't you think I would have asked for that during the auditions?
He should be allowed to try it out.
Not sure when you were asked, Ava.
If he wants to try a character choice, he should be allowed to do it.
Ava, this isn't a good choice.
I think it might have a really.
No, I meant you're butting in right now. Okay, Wyatt, finish out the monologue with the voice. Apparently, we're deciding whether or not you can keep it based on cast votes. So once you're done, we'll talk about it, I guess.
Dude, my stronger guilt defeats my stronger intent. What if this cursed hand were thicker than itself with brother's blood? Is there not rain enough in the sweet heavens to wash it white as snow? Wherein serves mercy but to confront the visage of offense? Then I'll look up, my fault is past. But oh, what form of prayer can serve my turn? Forgive me, my foul murder, that cannot be, since I am still possessed of those effects for which I did the murder. My crown, my own ambition, and my queen. May one be pardoned and retain the offense? What then? What rests? Try what repentance can. What can it not? Yet what can it when one cannot repent? Oh, wretched state, oh, bosom black as doth, oh, limed soul, struggling to be free, art more engaged. Help, angels, make essay. Bow stubborn knees and heart with strings of steel, be soft as sinews of a newborn babe. and all may be well.
All right, so I hated it, but what do the rest of you think?
It doesn't go with the original intent of the play, so I'm going to say no.
Were you there when it was written? I mean, listen, if I had to sit through a Macbeth on the Moon 2 years ago in New Jersey, then I think we should have Chet. I vote Chet.
I feel like it truly may be part of his process. So yeah, let's go with it for now.
I'm not into it.
I genuinely don't care either way, but I think voting Shed gets me out of this conversation sooner, so.
Chet for president.
It's not the worst thing I've seen.
And Fallon doesn't need to vote because Team Chet is already the winner.
But for the record, it was a no.
But it doesn't matter. Hooray!
Okay, fine. For this week only. We'll see how much you like it once the teens join us and start ripping you a new one. Let's actually go back a little more. Astrid, would you mind if we jump back a little further? You had to step out a minute for a call.
I didn't step out.
No, but you took a call and I muted you. I just want to see the scene between Ophelia and Laertes.
I offered to read your lines for you while you were indisposed.
Yeah, with me reading for Laertes.
I just want to see it, okay? It doesn't have to be fancy. Ophelia, if you could start with your entrance and my necessities are embarked, and we'll go from there.
My necessaries are embarked. Farewell. And, sister, as the winds give benefit and convoy is assistant, do not sleep, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
For Hamlet and the trifling of his favor, hold it a fashion and a toy in blood, forward, not permanent, sweet, not lasting, the perfume and suppliance of a minute, no more. No more,
No
but
more,
so.
but so?
Hey guys?
Sorry, do I have an echo?
No, you do not.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just saw my name on the page and I thought I should read that too.
You did not.
Hey, if you really want to roll, you could play both and just have the costumes split right down the middle.
That wouldn't be terrible, actually.
Okay, first of all, yes, it would. And secondly, why are you surrendering your role?
I really think we should hear Ava out on this Victor Victoria thing.
Literally nothing is being put to another vote. I didn't even want that the first time.
Oh, but it's totally awesome, dude.
Listen, Astrid, can you jump to Ophelia's I shall see the effect?
I shall the effect this good lesson keep as watchman to my heart. But
good, my brother, do not,
as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, like a puff and reckless libertine himself,
and reckless
primrose
libertine
path of the lion's
himself,
tread, and recks
the
not his own
primrose
reed.
path of Dalian's treads, and recks not his own reed.
That was fantastic.
Okay, gonna take a small break here. Astrid, do you want to join me over in the side room? So that got a little crazy just now.
Yeah, what the hell is her problem?
No one is quite sure, but it seems to stem from her thinking she deserves the role of Ophelia.
Just because she looked enough like that dead lady in a river painting by Sir John what is it? What's his nuts? It doesn't mean she's earned anything.
I know. We've all been going a little stir crazy, and I know that she hasn't done a lot while we've been in lockdown. She may be feeling a little extra need to, I don't know, prove herself, maybe, or something.
Well, could she be less fucking annoying about it?
Unfortunately, no, not at the moment.
I'm about to drown myself. For real.
Oh, I am in a different way.
You too?
Girl, yes, I cannot deal with these people sober.
Well, cheers to that.
Woo! People suck. Cheers.
Yeah. So, how you feeling about the rest of the cast?
Bad. I'm Okay, I mean, they're not terrible.
I don't know why it's doing some pretty weird shit.
Yeah, that whole thing's on me. I may have led to a weird character choice. Day one, though, we've got time to fix it.
What about Ava? Right? I mean, what's her deal?
I truly have no idea. She's always like this, and I don't know why.
Yeah, like if you want to direct something, go direct something.
Oh my God, it's literally never been easier to create your own work right now. Just
Yeah, and if it sucks, then just say it's because of quarantine.
exactly. Yes, that's why I'm doing stupid fucking Hamlet this way.
You don't like Hamlet?
I hate it. I hate this whole fucking show.
What? It's not that bad. I mean, it's got its redeeming qualities.
A dude dies from the old poison through the ear method.
Yeah.
There's a poison tipped sword, as if swords weren't already stabby and deadly.
Okay, ears, swords, everything gets poisoned.
It's like, oh, bro, you get a poison. You get a poison. At the end, a dude who was just like literally just passing through to bring the news of previous deaths arrives the minute the stage is littered with bodies and is like, okay, guess I'm king then. Let's have a funeral, boys.
Okay, it's a truly terrible piece of theater. Yeah.
How anyone can still take it seriously, it's baffling to me.
So why are you doing it? Why are we doing this?
So if and when it crashes and burns, I won't have the memory of it attached to a play that I like. Cheers.
For real though?
I know, you're not like thrilled with the idea of doing Shakespeare through the internet.
Have I made it that obvious?
I think you even said something about it during introductions, yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be that bratty about it.
It's not bratty, it is painfully true. I'm actually a little worried about how optimistic the rest of the cast is.
Yeah. Back to the rest of the cast. About Ophelia.
I'll talk to her.
I have an alternative actually. I've been thinking, and I know it's day one, but I'm just not seeing a good fit when it comes to certain things. And while I absolutely get what you were going for, I really just get the feeling that
Oh,
I'm
please
your
don't quit.
Hamlet.
Wait,
what?
what?
You think I want to quit?
I thought that more than I thought what you said.
Well, I just feel like you and I get this show. I mean, we get how ridiculous it is.
That's true.
And I'm not sure that, Hayden actually.
Hudson, you dated for 2 years in college. You know what his name is.
Right. But like, I just don't think he's going to see the melodrama in it. But you know that I do.
Right. So you really want Ophelia to win?
What?
If we came back to the rest of the group like this with Hudson out and you in the role, who do you think is going to get the part? And no matter how many times you tell her how it went down, do you think she's going to believe it? No, she's just clearly proved that she was a better Ophelia. And that's all she's going to talk about forever. So, and you two still have to play lovers then. Do you want that for yourself, truly?
I take it back.
Good.
So what's up with you and Cliff? You to do it yet?
Sorry, what? Okay. We're going to try one more time. Gigi is Rosencrantz, Fallon is Guildenstern, Hudson, you're Hamlet. Got it?
Sorry, it was just really confusing with the two of them. I mixed them up.
It still doesn't explain how you forgot who you were, but okay, just pick it up from the same spot.
The king, sir, in his retirement marvels distempered.
With drink, sir?
No, my lord, rather with choler.
Wisdom should show itself more richer to signify this to the doctor, for me to put him, his purgation would perhaps plunge him into far more choler.
Good, my lord. Put your discourse into some frame and start not so widely from my affair.
I am tame, sir. Pronounce.
The queen, your mother, in most great affliction of spirit, hath sent me to you. If it shall please you to make me a wholesome answer, I will do your mother's commandment. If not, your pardon and my return shall be the end of my business.
Sir, I cannot make you a wholesome answer. My wit's diseased. But, sir, such answers as I can make, you shall command, or rather, as you say, my mother. Therefore no more, but to the matter. My mother, you say?
And thus she says, your behavior hath struck her into amazement and admiration.
A wonderful son that can astonish a mother. But is there no sequel at the heels of this mother's admiration? In part.
She desires to speak with you in her closet ere you go to bed.
You shall obey. Were she 10 times our mother. Have you any further trade with us?
Good, my lord. What is your cause of distemper? You do surely bar the door upon your own liberty if you deny your briefs to your friend.
He made it without asking.
I did it. I did it, you guys. I made it all the way through without asking who was playing who. Yeah.
Yes, and look at what we're doing with that. Save time. While we're in this pause, though, Gigi, do you want to step into the other room?
Whatever you have to say to me, you can say in front of everyone.
Okay, that's fair. It just sort of seems like you're not really connecting with the language at all, which is strange because I've seen a lot of your previous shows. Is there some kind of roadblock you're facing with this role?
What are you saying?
I'm just saying that for someone who's directed a ton of Shakespeare shows before, you seem to not really be understanding the lines.
What exactly are you implying?
That you're stinking up the place.
Kind of sucked.
Kind of.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just
That seems to be what everyone else is thinking, though. I mean, why would you put me on the spot like this in front of everyone?
Yeah, that was unfair, Iris.
If you were gonna tell her how much she was sucking, you should have done it privately.
That's not worth it. Gigi, I'm sorry if I made you feel like a lesser actor. I don't think you're untalented at all.
I do, though.
Don't make me use your real name.
Real name?
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Hudson Rockford is my stage name, named after Rock Hudson, the superstar who's very handsome. I am also a very handsome superstar.
And you've been going by a stage name since you were 11.
I stick by it, because I could have been discovered at any point, so...
But you weren't. And now we're all in this shit show together.
I feel like we may have gone a bit off the rails here. Gigi, again, I apologize for making you feel like I was attacking you. Do you want to take a break?
I mean, after your super harsh tone, I just feel like you've given me a ton of anxiety. So yeah, I'm definitely going to need a break.
Everyone else want a break?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. You can leave the chat or you can stay here. Totally fine. Let's just take 5, everyone.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine. It's nothing.
Oh, okay. You just seemed
No,
a
it's
little...
fine. It's fine.
Okay. Well, then maybe we should hurry up because Iris
What do you
only
mean?
said-
Iris literally said to take 5. We're fine.
You know what I mean.
Are you excited for this show? You want to impress Iris right now? You really want to be Guildenstern? Really?
I mean, it's better than nothing, especially right now.
Okay, but the alternative isn't nothing, Val. It's a different show, a better show.
You pushed that one back because you didn't get enough actors that you liked.
What if I really didn't, though?
What does that mean?
What if, say, press releases for A Midsummer Night's Dream are ready to go out by this weekend?
So you still think we can do the show? I thought enough people did an audition.
Enough good people, at least. And no, they didn't.
I told you to be patient with those self-tapes. Oh, I'm so excited.
I didn't get self-tapes.
Okay. Well, then you and I are the only ones in it.
We have the rest of this cast.
I don't think they're going to be up for learning 2 shows at once. I mean, I can try, but
They won't be learning this show. Have you seen the chaos that's happening? It's only day one. We have people fighting over parts, an actor trying to insert herself as director, some kind of cowabunga Claudius, and we're not even through the read-through. Iris is already at her wit's end. We barely need to do anything anyway, but with some gentle nudging, I'm sure she'll just call it a day and wash her hands of it.
okay, did you say we barely need to do anything?
I know you had your heart set on Titania, and it would be a much more fun role to play. Astrid and Daphne could be Helena and Hermia. Wyatt could be Bottom because he's great at being a fucking ass, and Ava could be Puck due to her manic energy. We throw Ophelia in a ditch because fuck her, and Hampton, well, he's
Hudson.
really good.
Didn't you guys date for a while in college?
Oh, yeah, right. Well, I mean, he could be Demetrius and Cliff could be Lysander. And then some of the less sucky people I got self-tapes from, well, they could fill in the rest.
You don't think you should just postpone the show and then invite these people onto the project once this is done?
Let's just say that Iris and I have a not so friendly rivalry.
And does she know about this not so friendly rivalry?
Let's just say maybe.
Right. So you're saying that your perceived rivalry with an enemy who doesn't know that she's an enemy means you need to destroy her show so you can do your own instead?
I could just nudge it along myself and not give you to Tanya once I'm done.
That's really mean.
I'm really mean. Dealing with actors has ruined me.
Okay, so if I help, I can be in the show?
You don't even need to help. Just don't get in my way.
Okay, how was everyone's break? Yep, great. That's me too, right here with you. All right, since we're jumping around a lot, Daphne, I know you wanted to record the end part for an audition actually or something. Do you want to do that now before we officially get back in? That way you won't be stopping and starting around your take.
Sure.
Great, cool. Okay, everybody hang tight. We're about to get weepy. Hud, can you go all the way to your death with I'm Dead Horatio? And Cliff, could you please read for Osric?
I am dead, Horatio. Wretched queen, adieu. You look that pale and tremble at the chance. There are but mutes or audience to this act, had I but time. As this fell Sergeant Death is strict with his arrest. Oh, I could tell you, but let it be. Horatio, I'm dead. Thou livest. Report me in my cause, aright to the unsatisfied.
Never believe it. I am more an antique Roman than a Dane. Here's yet some liquor left.
As thou art a man, give me the cup. Let go, by heaven, I'll have it. O good Horatio, what a wounded name. Things standing thus unknown shall live behind me. Thou didst ever hold me in my heart, absent thee from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain to tell my story.
Oh, fucking Osric says something. I don't know.
Oh, I die, Horatio. The boding poison o'ercrows my spirit. I cannot live to hear the news from England, but I do prophesy the election lights on Fortinbras. He has my dying voice, so tell him for the occurrence, more or less, which have solicited. The rest is silence.
Now cracks a noble heart. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest.
Okay. Okay, cool. Sorry, do you want to do it again?
I can do it later.
Are you sure? Because look, I don't think anyone minds if you want to have a couple takes for safety.
Yeah, don't you want to see me die all pretty again?
It wasn't that pretty.
It was a little pretty.
Oh no, girl, do not. He's not worth it.
I thought it was tubular.
What does that mean?
What?
Tubular. Can you tell me what it means? Because you keep using it. Define it for me.
She means because she doesn't know and she loves your character choice.
Hey, listen, Daph, if you want to do it again, I don't mind.
I don't want to.
No, but if it's for that audition, I think you should really try for it.
But what audition?
For what?
Am I right for it?
A casting notice for another Hamlet came out today, and they're only looking for a few roles, but they're really looking for a ratio that can cry on cue.
Ooh, yeah, footage from you already being in a production of Hamlet doing exactly that would kind of help your chances. Ooh.
Can we all take turns after she's done?
Nope, absolutely not. Daff, I saw that casting. It's a shit ton of money. You should go for it.
Fine. One more time.
I am dead, Horatio. Wretched queen, adieu. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mutes or audience to this act, had I but time. As the spell sergeant, death is strict in his arrest. Oh, I could tell you, but let it be, Horatio, I am dead. Thou livest. Report me and my cause aright to the unsatisfied.
Never believe it. I am more an antique Roman than a Dane. Here's yet some liquor left.
As thou art a man, give me the cup. Let go, by heaven, I'll have it. Oh, good Horatio, what a wounded name. Thing standing thus unknown shall live behind me. If thou hast ever holden in my heart, absent be from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain. To tell my story.
Oh, fuck. Fucking Osiric again.
Oh, I die, Horatio. The potent poison quite o'ercrows my spirit. I cannot live to hear the news from England. But I do prophesy the election lights on Fortinbras. He has my dying voice. So tell him, for the occurrence, more or less, which I've solicited. The rest is silence.
Now cracks a noble heart. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. No! Fuck you!
Is this part of it?
No, fuck this whole fucking show! All of you are so up your own asses! I could vomit! Hudson! I don't want to be in a show with you! Hudson! I think you're a shitty fucking friend, and your only saving grace is your fucking jawline!
A breakdown always means a breakthrough.
Shut up, you dumb little shit. You are a pretentious fucking brat. Like, why the hell should I listen to you condescend to me and act like you're so much smarter and better than everyone else on this show? Newsflash. Moron. We are all in the same show together. We all suck the same amount.
Cheers.
I don't believe you really think that.
I don't believe you really think anything at all, except for your own name bouncing around and your empty fucking skull like a 90s screensaver, you absolute fuck nugget. Fuck nugget. Don't think you can laugh at anything I am saying. All right, all you've been fucking doing is acting like this show is a colossal failure before it even starts, and it's almost more shitty than all these fucking tryhards over here.
Daphne, listen. We get it. There's a lot of pressure riding on big auditions like this, and honestly, up until you said fuck you to Hudson, you really had a solid take. If you cut out my part, at least. I know today has been really weird, but doing shows this way is a new territory for everyone. It's hard as hell, and none of us like it, but we're trying. And we're so sorry if we did anything to piss you off.
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Yeah, really,
That's
I'm
right.
sorry.
We didn't really mean to tick you off.
I think that may have been real sweet, Cliff, but I could barely concentrate over the fuck me eyes you've been throwing Iris this whole time.
And that's lunch, everybody. Okay, meet back in 15.
I am so sorry for blowing up like that. I really am.
No, totally. Look, I know that everything is super fucked up right now. So if you're not in a good headspace to do the show, or if you want to just take the rest of the day off or anything, I completely understand.
No, I still do want to do the show. I really do. It's a good distraction from everything, and I haven't really had a lot of opportunities to do stuff like this since everything's shut down.
Okay, totally. I'm not kicking you out or anything.
I called one of the other actors a fuck nugget, and I was just in such a rage that I don't even remember which one that was aimed at.
It was Ophelia, and to be fair, she is an absolute fuck nugget.
She's not.
She could have fooled me then.
What I did was really unprofessional. I'm so sorry for disrupting rehearsal and bringing so much drama into everything on the first day. And I'd also love to apologize to the whole cast.
Absolutely fine with me. Yeah, and we're good, by the way. I'm not going to hold any of that against you.
Really? Because I'm currently holding it against me.
We all have our moments, okay? Do you want to talk about what's bugging you?
Honestly, I just think that I'm your Hamlet.
What? Why?
Because fuck Hudson.
Fair. Did he do anything specifically, or just him being him?
I just feel like, well, you need someone less fake in the role, someone with more substance. I've known him since we were really young, and he used to be incredibly sweet, just like the nicest guy ever. And he's still nice. It's just that once he realized he was cute, his personality went to shit a little. He sort of stopped trying to evolve as a person. He doesn't feel the need to learn anything or do anything. He's just Hudson, being Hudson Rockford is his whole thing. He can't see past it. And sure, he can memorize other people's pretty words, but I've heard such better things come, like straight from him. And he doesn't even he doesn't even care. He's so smart and when he wants to be. And he's such a genuinely good person. So, I don't really see him playing like a snotty, murdering college boy. I really feel like I could do better.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and how long have you been in love with this man?
What?
I said what I said.
Can you not tell anyone?
Daphne, not only do I barely like any of them, but I barely get a word in edgewise as it is. Your secret is safe with me.
Oh, I've been using some of this time to finally try to get over him. I've seen him date so many people, and I keep waiting for like my turn. But I think I may be the only person he's never gone out with. And while I'm happy to see him happy, I just kind of wish that he would want to be that kind of happy with me.
Trust me, as someone who dated Hudson for 2 years in college, it is not that great.
And people tell me that. Yeah, I get it. He's just a dude. And I may have built up some expectations, like, probably put him on a pedestal. I'm fully aware of this. So I haven't been talking to him much, and obviously not seeing him. And for some reason, I didn't think he would be in this show. He's always told me that he hates Hamlet.
He does.
Then why is he in the show?
Don't know if you've noticed, but he is a wee bit vain.
Have you ever been stuck on someone?
Yeah, we all have that person. The one we do anything for, but we're for some reason not good enough for. I would say time will help, but sometimes it just doesn't, especially if they don't know. Honestly, sometimes you need to be rejected by the object of your affections. That way you can stop wondering, stop fantasizing about what could be. You have the official answer, and while it'll hurt for a really long time, moving on will be so much easier. And keep in mind, if you put yourself out there, you may not even be rejected. He could just be as interested as you.
Would he really have been interested in me this entire time and not asked me out?
Looking back on his life, I'm not sure I've ever seen him ask someone out. I think other people always make the first move with him. He just kind of goes with the flow.
Yeah, you are so right. I don't think he's ever asked out someone in his life. He's never needed to. 6th grade and onwards, everyone's just thrown themselves at him, at his feet.
There you go. Make a move. Either way, something will come out of it. It's better than waiting around.
How'd you get so good at this?
Do you think this is the first actor meltdown I've ever seen? All right. Hope everyone's ready to rev back up again.
And I just wanted to say that I'm really sorry, everyone.
Oh, it's fine. I do that
Yeah,
at least
it's fine,
every day.
totally.
And well, I guess there's no time like the present. Hudson,
That's me.
I know that we can't really do anything right now, but would oh my god, this is dumb.
Yes, it is. Keep going.
You're not dumb, Daff. You're like the smartest person I know.
Do you maybe want to go out sometime, somehow? See, fuck! I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just thinking of something funny while you're talking.
What?
Puppies with robot legs. Rocket legs. Robotic rocket legs. Anyway, yeah. Sure, we could totally, like, Netflix and socially distance. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, girl, I've been waiting for you to ask me out for years. I just kind of thought you weren't into me after a while, so I stopped peacocking. Let's do this thing.
Welcome to the club.
Gotta be right
One of
behind
us.
you.
One of us. We accept her. One of us.
All right, I know this might be a bit forward, but Daff, do you want to go to the private room for some like line readings?
No.
Sure, Hudson.
No. Dirty talk in the private room.
Hey, boss. I was wondering if we could maybe go over this one scene since we're in a hold.
Sure. Yeah. What's up?
Well, my early scene with Ophelia, I really don't know how to play it.
Box office boy doesn't know how to act. There's a surprise.
Honestly, based on how you've been reading, I wouldn't talk.
Sure. Yes. Sure. Totally. Let's read through it. Let's start from what ist Ophelia.
What is Ophelia? Be hath said to you?
So please you, something touching the Lord Hamlet.
This next line, definitely notice that your daughter is being disrespectful. She's your less obedient child, and an inability to control her will make you look real shitty to your fancy pals.
I disagree. See, here Ophelia is being stubborn, and you think that reflects poorly on you. So you're going to be more stern with her.
Right.
Mary, well bethought, 'tis told me he hath a very oft of late given private time to you, and you yourself have your audience been most free and bounteous. If it be so, you do not understand yourself so clearly as it behoves, my daughter, and your honor. What is it between you?
He hath, my lord, as of late made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affection. Pooh! You speak like a green girl unsifted in such perilous circumstance. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord, what I should think.
Okay. So this next part, you're really pissed. She's running around with some douchey college kid, and you think he's tricking her into sex. So you don't really know how to talk to her at all about it because you're a fuddy-duddy old dude that doesn't really know what women are.
Again, I'm going to have to disagree here. See, Polonius is from a different time, an older time, where women were really viewed as commodities. And so he doesn't truly speak to her like a person. He thinks that Hamlet has or is aiming to steal her virginity. So he's furious.
Yes, exactly.
Mary, I'll teach you. Think yourself a baby, that you have ta'en these tenders for true pay, which are not sterling. Tender yourself more dearly. Or, not to crack the wind of the poor phrase, running it thus, you'll tender me a fool.
My lord, he had opportunity with love in honorable fashion.
Aye, fashion you may call it. Go to, go to.
And have given countenance to his speech, my lord, with almost all the holy vows of heaven.
Really drive home how much you do not trust her boyfriend, or her for that matter.
No, you really need to make a point stating exactly how much more wiser you are than her.
Aye, springs to catch woodcocks. I do know when the blood burns how prodigal the soul lends the tongue vows. From this time be somewhat scanter of your maiden presence, for Lord Hamlet believed so much in him that he is younger, and with a larger tether may he walk. Then may be given you. In few, Ophelia, do not believe his vows. This is for all. I would not, in plain terms, from this time forth, have you so slander any moment leisure as to give words or to talk with Lord Hamlet. Look to it. I charge you. Come your ways.
Terrific job, Chris. You had it in you.
That was so strong. Wow.
Down, girl, down.
It was okay for someone who has no training or experience.
I believe it's called natural talent. Well done, Cliff.
See, my direction really helped.
Okay, everyone, keep congratulating Cliff on a job well done. Ava, can I speak to you privately in the sex room?
Before we get into it, I just want to say you're doing a super job. I just have a few nitpicky notes, but nothing major.
Thank you, but we are not really here to talk about me.
Got it. Would love to hear your thoughts on the rest of the cast.
Oh, God. Okay, Ava, look, it's great that you're so dedicated to the show, but I just think that your behavior is a little over the line, and if I don't address it now, it's only going to get worse.
My behavior is a little over the line. Have you been paying attention to what the rest of these children have been doing?
I understand that there are problems with the cast as a whole, but other actors' behavioral issues don't excuse yours. They are, in fact, separate problems.
I just don't see what the issue is. I'm offering my expertise in a situation where you are clearly way in over your head. I'm just helping you.
Ava, you were cast in this show as an actor. You were brought on to play the role of Gertrude. At no point did I ask for, say, imply that I needed you to direct this show as well, because that's my job here. Not only is it stepping on my toes, but it's also bothering the rest of the cast.
Well, I'm truly sorry if you were offended by my opinion.
Honestly, I don't care if you're sorry or not. I just need it to stop, okay? It's been a problem in previous productions. We're all already in compromised emotional states. If you can't handle being just an actor in the show, this might not be a good project for you right now.
So I'm fired for voicing my opinions?
You are being asked to stop giving orders to the other actors in the show because you are not in a position to do so.
I thought we were truly equals. I respect you as an equal and a friend.
If you were truly respecting me as a friend, you wouldn't be trying to take over my show. Oh, okay. No, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. It's just you have been wreaking havoc on this rehearsal all day. Is there something else going on?
I have so many ideas and no one listens to me.
If you'd like to bring up suggestions, I'll talk it over with the rest of the cast, but
I know I'm smart. I've won awards for directing.
Well, won award a decade ago in high school.
But still, I was the one they gave the award to for best director. I have clearly proven myself here, okay? I can do this.
So why don't you?
What do you mean? All day I've been
No, I mean, why don't you direct your own show? If you want to direct so badly, you absolutely can. I mean, look at me over here creating work for myself all the time. And I can definitely help you get started, and you can come to me with any questions.
Well, there is something I really want to talk to you about.
Yeah. Sure, go for it.
I've been doing a lot of thinking recently, and this conversation also kind of proves that I'm not where I'm supposed to be right now. So I really just need to apologize. I should have been more upfront about what I wanted. And in all honesty, I just wanted to say that I truly think that I'm your Hamlet.
I'm sorry, what?
I have too many ideas about what this show could be to just be Gertrude. I need a bigger role to really show people what I'm able to do. And I know that Harrison or
Hudson, you dated him for 2 years in college. You know what his name is.
right. Well, he's a good follower for sure. And he takes direction with such grace. And he's great in the role. But I just think the part needs a powerhouse. Someone who's not afraid to bulldoze the others to get what she really wants.
Why can't that be Gertrude?
What?
Well, I mean, Billy Shakes left her involvement with her late husband's murder kind of unclear. She could be in on it with Claudius.
Chet.
No one is calling him Chet.
Well, technically, no one calls him Claudius.
But no one is ever going to call him Chet internally or otherwise.
He calls himself Chet, and the rest of the cast voted.
I regret letting all of you do that. Okay, just pretend the king is losing his mind over murdering his brother or something.
And I'm the cool, calm mastermind behind it all. I have to put on a happy face in front of my son, but I know what I made Chet do.
Well, Claudius.
No, I like Chet.
Okay, maybe keep that a backstage thing then. Something that only the two of you do.
To strengthen our bond
Sure.
as a couple of accomplices.
Whatever makes this conversation stop.
I like it. Thanks, Iris. I'm really glad we had this talk.
Me too. And hey, if you ever want to dip your toes back into directing again, just know you can always ask to assist on any of my shows.
Oh, I'm not really interested in directing. I'm more focused on being an actor.
Okay, we're all back. Thankfully, no one has gotten their webcams pregnant.
That we know of.
Hide!
I want a robot baby. I'm not afraid to say it.
Weird thought, my guy. Anyway,
I'd like to revisit the Gertrude and Chet scene where, if that's all right with everyone, where I'm scrubbing the blood off of my hands after Hamlet's gone stab happy.
sure, why the fuck not? I have no control over this show anyway.
Oh, my good lord. What I have seen tonight.
What, Gertrude? How does Hamlet?
Mad as the sea and the wind, when both contend which is the mightier, and in his lawless fit, behind the arras, hearing something stir, whips out his rapier, cries, a rat, and in his brainish apprehension, kills the unseen old man.
Alas, how shall this bloody deed be answered? It should be laid to us. He whose providence should have kept short, restrained, and out of haunt this mad young man. But so much was our love, we could not understand what was most fit, but, like the owner of a foul disease, to keep it from divulging, let it feed even on the pith of life. Where is he gone?
To draw apart the body he hath killed, or whom his very madness, like some ore among a mineral of metal space, shows itself pure. He weeps for what he has done.
Okay, I'm not really sure what's happening here. Ava, I'm not gonna lie, whatever you're trying isn't really working with me.
I thought it worked.
This show needs some sex appeal. I love it.
It does not. It's beautiful and tragic.
I'm just not really sure what you're doing, Ava, is like really connected to what the scene is about.
They used sex position on Game of Thrones all the time.
Hey, we did not talk about that show here, okay?
Hudson's still not over the final season.
Where did the dragon go? Why did Arya do the face thing?
We are wildly straying from the point here.
Make Brienne fucking cry in the cold in a house coat. Fuck that show, man.
Yup, fuck that show, man. This one too. Ava, could you just let me in on what you're seeing this scene as here?
Yeah, well, after our conversation about my character, I just know that I'm a master manipulator. And even though I know that Chet is the king in the streets, I'm king in the sheets.
Cool. But like, how does that relate to what your character is saying in this scene?
No, I like it. It's like, babe, what's the matter?
Everything, you sick little freak.
How can I appease you, mistress?
Go kill my fucking kid, butt wipe.
Uh-huh. And honestly, if we were doing Macbeth on the Moon, I'd allow it because that would be fine. But you're not Lady M here. Villain doesn't always mean ultra kinky.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like most real life villains are anti-kink.
Mike Pence.
Oh, come on. I don't think we should be so close-minded about this show.
And if I'm being fully honest, if this were a more fleshed out idea, I think it could work.
Oh, I can bring out more flesh for the part.
Oh, I'm totally intrigued by this. I think we should do it.
I'm Googling BDSM. I'll drop links in the chat.
Great! Okay, great. You guys go do some research on Chet and Gertrude's sexual fantasies. And, Cliff, could we just talk in the private room?
Sure. What about?
Box office.
We're going to the sex room.
No, we are going to talk about work stuff. Just you guys do your weird Googling.
Have fun Googling each other.
I Google myself every day.
That's not what she meant.
I know that this isn't how this works, but ever since Daff and Hud were in here, I just feel like it's sticky.
I can't believe that this is only day one, and you've already been through so much.
Oh, God, it's a nightmare. You know, I thought dealing with all these people online would be 1,000% easier than normal, but nope, it's harder for them to get attention now that they can't step directly in front of other people, so they have to find other ways to annoy me.
Sorry that I've gotten kind of wrapped up in some of it.
All of them, every single one has the propensity to become a cult leader. You are powerless against them.
I know. I feel like it's so different on the other side.
It is, yes. Stall now, kid.
It's really strange. It's like genuinely terrifying, but also I love it.
Like a roller coaster.
Only somehow with more yelling.
God, Cliff, what am I gonna do?
You're gonna do what you always do. Kick its ass. It always looks like there isn't a light at the end of the tunnel and you're getting pushback from every single actor in the show, plus ticket sales are never where you want them to be. You always get such little recognition for all the work you do, and that goes tenfold for when you get the desire to put on an original work.
Yeah, self-written, self-directed, self-produced, and self-loathing.
But once it's done, then it's done. It's always somehow falling together, and it wouldn't have gotten to the finish line without you. You get some good reviews out of it. They always single you out as awesome. A few people from that show get added onto your do not cast list, and you're ready to go for the next one.
Do you think it's this hard for everyone?
Yep. Actors are nightmares. And you're living in a city that every actor moves to make it big. Everyone you met was a big fish in a small pond, no matter how long ago, and they still grew up being told that they were the best, either because they were only classically trained singer in the group, or they were the only dudes in general, or their mom was the drama teacher or some shit. It's been ingrained in them that they're they're wonderful, but if they were really as good as they thought,
And then they'd be Broadway's problem.
exactly. Well, you can't objectively see that most of these lunatics probably aren't going to go farther than good indie theater. They just see you as a pit stop on the road to their fame. The fact that you're not treating them like celebrities just means that, I mean, you're jealous.
Oh, jealous. Even though I'm the one who cast them in this role. Ooh.
Yep. Even though you're the reason they're doing this show at all, you're jealous of their talent in this show.
God, actors are the worst.
You still got your Heidi wine?
Ooh, yep. You know it.
Well, cheers. Actors are bad and they shouldn't be trusted.
Absolutely. Cheers. Yes, to that. Thank you for stepping in, by the way. I really appreciate it.
I'm always here to help. And since this doesn't require box office or set building, if this is what I can do for you, it's what I'll do.
I just feel like you're doing favors for me all the time, and I never repay you.
I mean, I guess there's one thing that can be done.
Oh, one thing compared to the dozens you've done for me. It must be a pretty big thing then.
Oh, it's a big one. I've been told it is at least.
Go on then.
We've worked together for years, and I always love being a part of your shows. And the best part of it is getting to hang out with you. And now you've actually put me in a show, and I'm starting to feel a bunch of stuff that I haven't really felt before. And I don't know. I figured if I don't say it now, I won't ever. And I just really feel like I'm your Hamlet.
What?
Come on. You know how well we click, and the part of Hamlet is huge, so you're gonna need to work with someone you've got a great working relationship with. Plus, I've seen all the shitty things actors do, so I know what not to do. And yeah, Harmon.
Hudson, you dated him for 2 years in college. You know his name.
Right. Yeah, well, he's a super distant guy and all, but you and I connect on a different level. You feel it?
I thought I did, yeah.
Thought you did?
Cliff, my guy. For any other actor in this show, I would make up some reason as to why they'd get even more attention as not Hamlet in Hamlet to soothe their egos, and I'd let them leave on a high. But I'm gonna be honest with you, fully. Okay, bud?
Yeah, totally, sure.
Eat shit. Okay, guys, look,
We have an idea.
an idea?
Yeah, we were talking while you two were, talking.
We were just talking.
And we actually came up with an acting exercise.
I'm nervous.
Okay, so like, we don't really know what these character relationships were before the play starts, right?
So, like, what if we did little improv scenes with some of our characters to build up some relationships between characters?
Yeah, Ava and I already did ours. Got a little intense.
I'm very glad I wasn't here for that. Okay, again, this rehearsal is just a first read through with the main cast. Obnoxious actor stuff like this usually comes later on.
You'll really like it, trust me.
Okay, so since it was my idea, I should show an example. I'll pick 2 random characters, like, I don't know, Hamlet and Ophelia. And since it's my example, I should be one of the actors, and I don't want to take Hudson's part away from him.
I already hate this.
So, get this. Let's show them on a date.
Full rom-com style.
And to really set the mood, there should be music, like first date music. Iris, you have a ukulele, don't you?
No.
It's right behind you.
Fuck. Okay, fine. What stupid song am I supposed to play?
What's like a really romantic song?
No, I know. What about the one that Iris and Cliff danced to at the Taming of the Shrew cast party last year?
That's the one.
This is not going to end the way you guys want it to.
I don't know. Either way, something will come out of it.
Oh, fuck. Okay, fine.
Hey, Ophelia. You're looking really great tonight.
Well, thanks, Hamlet. I really appreciate you running box office for my show.
Anytime. It's because I'm in love with you.
Kill me. My play's a whole train wreck. Kill me. My actors are a mess. Kill me. Please kill me right now. I don't care when and I don't care how. Oh!
Shh. Iris. I'm trying to hook you up.
No matter how much you whisper right now, everyone can hear you. Never thought I'd need to say this during a rehearsal, but please don't ever try to set me up with anyone involved with the show, especially one of the actors. Even more especially this way. Also, why did I have to be a part of it?
We needed you like to have at least minor sense of control over a rehearsal type situation, so.
This isn't a rehearsal type situation. This is a rehearsal. But since y'all made me sing, I'm gonna make you sing too.
Oh no, you said that I didn't have to sing the songs.
Ooh, me! I can sing. I'll sing the songs. Ooh, what if I was Ophelia's fairy spirit that sang all of her thoughts?
I prefer that to me singing.
You did it to me. I'm the boss. We're gonna sing today.
Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day, all in the morning be time, and I am made at your window to be your Valentine. Then up he rose and donned his clothes, and up the chamber door. Let in the maid that out a maid never departed more.
What the fuck, Ophelia?
What? It's from the show.
Ah, shit, it is. Okay, whatever. Teach that to Astrid.
What?
No,
No,
what?
that's my voice.
I could
Me.
never sing
I'm
like
incredibly
that.
special,
I feel like
and I
we'd
can't
be
just
here
teach
forever.
how to be
Okay,
special
I'm
to
so
someone who
sorry for
clearly
making you
isn't
sing today.
special.
Astrid, fine. You're not going to sing, but you should have known to nip whatever shit this was in the bud before I even came back. I am humiliated and enraged.
Understood.
Also, by the way, fuck Cliff.
Hey,
I'm not sorry.
What about me?
What about you?
I just think that I deserve some recognition right now. Once you release the cast list, I worked so hard on learning that song and all of Ophelia's lines so that as soon as you saw me do them, you know that I was right for the part. And I obviously am. I mean, Astrid can't even sing, so like, what is she even doing here? No, I'm sorry if I haven't made this more clear, but I really think you should consider switching my and Astrid's roles.
This is the last time I'm going into the private room today, everyone. Last time. Ophelia, come with me.
Astrid Ophelia or real Ophelia?
Yeah, I don't think you made that clear enough to anyone, Iris. Which Ophelia do you want in the private room with you?
Fuck both of you. Ophelia, you know I'm talking about you.
I still don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Ophelia, you auditioned for a show. You were offered a specific role. You accepted that offer. You are now cast in that role. And you keep trying to insist that this role, the one you accepted, is in fact not your role. You think that your role is one that belongs to someone else.
But what if you made a mistake?
Well, then that's my mistake to make. If you don't want the role you were offered, get out of my show. If you want to suck it up and stick around so maybe someone else in here will actually work with you in the future, do so. But stop bullying the rest of my cast with your weird, petty bullshit. Nobody wants it. Nobody thinks that your claims are valid. Your name does not grant you the right to a fucking part in a stupid fucking show.
This is not a stupid fucking show.
Oh, yes, it is.
Hamlet is wonderful and relevant.
Oh, no. Oh, honey, I don't mean Hamlet. Well, Hamlet absolutely sucks such balls, and I will talk about it until I am blue in the face. I actually don't mean Hamlet this time. I mean this show. Ava has decided that she and I are full equals in this project, so even though she has put in zero money and not nearly as much time as I have, she can give notes whenever she wants to, and whenever I give notes, I'm just being mean. Wyatt is some kind of surfer baby boy submissive or something who is now only answering to Chet. Cliff has lost his fucking mind and joined your shitty little after cult, so that's great. Daphne is madly in love with Hudson, and apparently she's the only person in the world that he has not slept with yet. Astratus Celeste does not want to be here and is insisting that this is a waste of her time, and I am right there with her. Gigi and Fallon have been throwing off weird conspirator vibes this entire time. I have no fucking idea what that's about. And this entire time, you are trying to push your way into a role I clearly don't want to, or else I would have just cast it that way in the fucking beginning. And the only person in this show who isn't giving me grief, fucking Hudson of all people, is too stupid to even notice that I am in hell.
I hear you.
Do you? Have you, for once in your life, heard something other than your own voice? I don't think you have. I don't think any of you listened to anything but yourselves. If you did, you'd realize exactly how much I'm fucking sick of you.
No, I get it. I do. You keep talking about how everyone is acting so weird because we're all on edge from everything that's happening in the world, but none of us really considered thinking about how you're handling it. We've been so wrapped up in what we want that we haven't thought of the show as a whole. And that probably sucks for you to see.
It does, and you're making a lot of sense, but I am not done being angry, so fuck you.
Yep, I've heard that. I know that all of my begging and whining and light bullying weren't going to get me what I wanted, but I did it anyway, because I don't like not getting what I want. But I know what you want.
You do?
I do. You need a massive change to come to this show. And message received, Captain. You've got it. I'm your Hamlet.
What?
I have basically the entire show memorized, so it wouldn't be a problem for me to just slide into the role.
Oh. You know what, Ophelia? That's great. That is a great idea. Let's go tell the rest of the cast. Let's go. Hey, I know that today's been rough, but you know, I just had some clarity just now, and I need you to know from the bottom of my heart that you are my Hamlet. Yes, you. You are the only one who can play this part, and I really need you to step up for me. Now, why don't you go ahead and show the rest of this cast why I chose you? Let's to be or not to be this bitch.
To
To
be
To be or not to be?
Wow.
that.
Is the question whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer slings and arrows of outrageous fortune,
This is my life.
Or to take arms against the sea of troubles and
opposing them, and them.
Y'all really don't listen to anything but yourselves. Damn.
To die.
Me first.
Sleep no more. Sleep no more. And by sleep we find heartache, thousand
Flesh and air to
I fucking hate all of you.
Tis the consummation, devoutly to be wished,
to die, to sleep,
to sleep, pretends to dream.
To dream.
Kill me. My actors are a mess. Kill me. This play's a whole train wreck. Kill me. Please kill me right now. I don't care when and I don't care how. Kill me. We haven't sold a ticket. Kill me. Before anyone sees us. Kill me. Stab me with a knife. Please in my life. Do it any way that you find easy. So kill me. Don't tell anyone.